Hey there, my friends. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, which means it is Facebook Live time. So I am so happy to be joining you again this week. It feels like I'm finally getting back into the rhythm, although I'm still working pretty slowly at the moment. So still trying to get caught up from being away for a while, but making progress. So the Sweetly Scrapped kits should be going out this week. So I apologize for those of you that had got one of those in May. They are in the process of being packed and shipped. And then I'm going to be working on Stamp Club from May. So I am a little bit behind on shipping as per usual lately. But it's just a little bit later than my normal delay because of the trip. So I apologize for that. But hopefully I'm working on plans to kind of have some solutions to some of this stuff. So hopefully we will be on a much better production calendar soon. So it looks like you guys are finding me. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm super excited to stamp with you today. It's kind of been lost in the shuffle, but this week we've announced the last chance list for the mini catalog. So I wanted to share a few of the items that are retiring that are some of my favorites, and go ahead and do some stamping with you today with one of my favorites and a really good deal. So let's go ahead and switch this around so you can see, and I'll show you the catalog I'm talking about. Hold on. Hey, Ellen, let's just switch this. All right, so apparently because I'm so out of practice, my Teach Me Tuesday from this week, I was out of the screen for much of it. So I apologize on that if you were watching my Teach Me Tuesday from earlier this week. But fortunately, I have this one up on my computer so I can see what you're seeing. So that's good. It's just a little bit delayed, but I can see whether or not I'm off screen. So I apologize for that. All right, so this is the mini catalog that is retiring this month. So everything now in here is while supplies last, and some of the items are up to 50% off. So there's some really cool things in here that did not carry over. And you can see there's a lot of stuff on sale. So like 50% off, like almost this whole page. So that's pretty cool, except for the 2 bundles because those are in the new catalog. But everything else is... all of this is 50% off, and this is retiring as well, but that one's not on sale. But you can see there's anything that's yellow is retiring, and most of the bundles, of course, are also retiring. So just a few highlights here. The little Valentine cards, I posted this, a video that I did earlier with this kit this morning, and these are $5, you guys. You get 10 cards and envelopes, so really, really good value. I love this stamp set, is really great. This black and white paper, it's not on sale, but it's retiring, you guys. This is some of my favorite paper like ever. So if you like that, you may want to grab that as well. I might be grabbing some of these little heart charms. Those are 50% off, I believe. Yeah, or 40% off. Those are $4.50 for 20 pieces. So I might be grabbing some of those because I think they'll be really cute in the wedding album. So just some really fun stuff in here. This is one of my favorite bundles. This is retiring. That's not actually carrying over at all. And that's a really pretty set that we actually worked with. The fine art floral paper is retiring. So just some really good deals and some good products that are going away. So if you have this catalog, make sure you check out the list I emailed to you guys earlier this week. And if you need that list, just let me know. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but I will share with you. We're going to share the Kangaroo and Company. So this stamp set and dies are retiring, and the dies are on sale, you guys, for $12.50. Like, what? It's crazy. So these really go super cute together. You can die cut the envelopes, the kangaroo, the little mini kangaroo. So I actually saw in the catalog I don't know what is chirping outside, but it's really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's weird. It's distracting me. I saw this really cute card here in the catalog that I wanted to case because I do have a baby shower coming up, but they're having twins. So I'm going to try and alter it a little bit to make it for 2 babies. So we shall see. And it's a little boy, or 2 little boys actually. So I'm gonna do, I figured I would use the Well Suited paper, which is also retiring. So this is just my stamping paper. This is for later. And then that's my little hearts. So actually I'm going to use my glue dots for the hearts. I think that will be easier. So we're going to try and alter this a little bit. Let me just pull out the sample again that I can look at while we do this. I love to use my catalog as my jumping off point, especially nowadays. I find that I don't have any mojo since I came back from Hawaii, so I'm copying everything right now, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my mini glue dots, and I pre-cut 7 of these little hearts, and I'm just going to use mini glue dots to get these on here. But we're going to put this down tone on tone in the background, so it's just going to look like texture. You won't really see a lot of it necessarily, but I like the look of that. So I'm going to go ahead and put several of these down before I do anything else. So let's go ahead and just do that. Okay, and we'll put one over here, and I'm totally copying this from the sample. And then we're going to do a few up top. So I'll stick one like right here. And then we'll do one here. Like that. So we're kind of making it like diagonally across the card front. All right, and then I'm trying to pick it up like it's got adhesive on it, and it does not. Telling you, my brain, I don't know why I am so out of it this week. I mean, we've been home for over a week and I still feel like I'm just not with it, but it's all good. Okay, so there you go. So that's just kind of the background, the tone on tone. And then I'm going to use this pattern paper like this in the middle here. So we'll just kind of show some of those patterns. And I think I can just do regular adhesive because it's not really overlapping, and I'm not doing any twine or anything, so we can just go ahead and tape this down. So I'm gonna put that like right in the middle there, like right about there. Looks good. Yeah, I think that will be good. Okay, so that's that piece. And then I'm gonna go a little bit non-traditional. Because I wanted to use the colors in the paper. So I'm going to make my grass this Poppy Parade color. I know that doesn't really necessarily make sense, but we're working with a color scheme here, and I don't have any green in here. So I could probably put green, but I like to pull colors from my paper, and we have that Poppy Parade in the paper. So I'm going to just make red grass, and we're going to like it. I'm very bossy today, apparently. The pup has been a little off the wall today, so maybe that's why. I'm trying to get her to do what I want her to do and make her like it. She's not cooperating so much. So I'm just gonna stamp some random grass. And you know what? I don't think it's gonna really look like grass when we do this one because it's red and grass isn't normally red, but we are being creative. I'm going to actually tear it a little bit too, just because I want some more texture. You can't really do, well, I mean, I guess you can. It's 2 baby boys, but I feel like bling is a little less warranted for boys. So I'm going to just go ahead and tape that down like that. This is just going to have something for the kangaroo to be grounded to. So if I just had him floating here, it might look a little weird, but this is just going to ground him a little bit like that. Okay, so now I cut a piece of scrap white, and I'm going to grab my little kangaroo. So we'll need him, and we'll need the little pocket guy. I'm going to try and do 2 of these, and we'll see how that works. And then I'm going to use the little hearts as well. So let me get some blocks for that. We'll use this one. Whoops. We'll use this one for the kangaroo. And then, let's see if I have any of my smaller ones. That one. And, oh, I have one of the smaller ones here. Let's just do that. Take these off. And we'll use this one for him. And this one for this one. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit different on this too. So I'm going to color him in. I'm going to make the kangaroo gray. I think they're usually more like brown, but this guy's going to be a gray kangaroo. So we're going to stamp him. And we're just going to stamp him on a scrap piece here. Like that. Oh, I knew I should have put a mat under that. As I was stamping it, I was thinking, oh, I should probably put something under this. So let's try that again. Just gives a little more cushioning with these photopolymer stamps. See how it didn't transfer? So I'm going to give a little bit more cushioning, and I'll give it a little more oomph in the middle. We'll try that again. Okay, so we'll stamp him like that. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the little guy. So I'm going to stamp him down here and him down here because we want two since it's twins. And then I'm going to stamp a couple of these. I'm trying to think if I want to do, you know what, I might stamp, I want these to be kind of light. I'm going to actually stray a little bit. I'm going to stamp it in Pool Party, and then I can color with Pool Party as well. So not really one of the colors in this paper, but I think it will still work because it's kind of like, that almost looks, the white in there almost looks like a bluish white because of the blue around it. So I'm going to go ahead and be daring and do that. I should really clean this off properly, but I'm not going to. All right, so I'm going to stamp 3 of these too. Okay. All right, so now we're going to use the gray to color our little kangaroo. I'm thinking we want the lighter color on his belly. So I'm going to just do that. Did I do the lighter one or did I do the darker one? No, I did do the lighter one. It just looked really dark for some reason. Okay, and I'm going to do, well, I guess I'll just do that, and I'll do the inside of his ear. Or her, I should say. We'll do that. And then I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to try it with this light as well. I may change it, but I'm thinking her underbelly might be a little bit lighter. So we're going to do that. Just for a little more contrast too. Okay. So, there. Okay. Now we can color the rest of her the dark gray. There's not a huge difference between the two, but it's a little bit. We'll see what it looks like with a gray kangaroo. I may change my mind and make her brown, but I wanted her to match the color scheme, so we'll see. Sometimes staying within the color scheme just doesn't work. It's not going to be my best coloring, guys. I always feel so much pressure when I'm coloring while you guys are watching, because I don't want to take too long, so I tend to hurry and then I don't color neatly. Okay. What do we think of a gray kangaroo? It might look cuter when we actually get it on the card. We'll see. I don't know why, there's something satisfying about the sound of this. As long as it's not the super squeaky. Sometimes it does that, and that's a little bit annoying, but I like the sound of the coloring. And because we're using the blends here, I can actually kind of go over this some more. Just make those stand out a little bit more. Like that. We'll add some shading there. And under here, just wherever it would be a little bit darker. There. Okay. And then we can die cut this. So what do I do with my dies? Nope, that's the wrong one. Where did I put them? Oh my goodness, you guys. How do I lose things so quickly? The envelope is here. Oh, they're right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm probably driving you crazy because they were right there in the shot. All right, I'm going to grab my... Let's use the light Poppy Parade for her nose. Okay. Well, maybe I'll color. I was going to wait and see what I thought of the gray. I think it'll be cute. It'll be fine. So I'm going to color these guys too while I'm here, and then I'll do all the die cutting together. So I'm going to go ahead and just color the whole thing light. And then I'll go back and add some dark. I'm hoping I'll be able to make these both look like they're in her pouch, but I don't know how that will work. I might have to put one behind the other. Alright, so now let's just add some darkness here. Okay. Not my best coloring, you guys. I am not the most adept at shading. I don't know why. I just don't understand I understand the concept of it, like that you should make it lighter wherever the sun would be shining, but for whatever reason, my brain just can never figure out that. I'm getting better, but okay. I think I'm just going to leave that one plain. This one needs to be blended a little bit. It's a little awkward. She'll just be a little, or he will be a little bit darker than his brother. I will put a little bit there. The rest of it I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Pool Party with the really light one just to color in these hearts. I just wanted something really light here. Hopefully these will look okay. Let's just see. I don't know. It might not. I might need to do these in like navy or something. But let's just give it a whirl and see what we think. Coloring really fast, you guys. So again, this is not my best coloring work. There we go. And one more, then we can cut this stuff. I'm going to use my Stampin' Cut and Emboss to die cut these. This one, I think you can fit it through the mini. I think I just cut, I cut the paper a little wide, but actually I can probably fix it. So it has to be less than 3 inches in order to go through the mini. So let's just cut that off, and then it should fit. And we can use the little mini, which is just a little bit easier to do on this table. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the mini version. We're going to grab, oh, I already pulled that out, the little Kangaroo, and we'll die cut that. You could use a little bit of washi tape here if you want to hold it in place, but I'm going to carefully set that on top, hold it together, and then roll it, and that will keep it. Okay. Okay, so then we'll have our little Kangaroo. Mama Kangaroo. And what's really cool about this die is, look, it cuts out the little hole for our little, what are those called? What are baby kangaroos called? I forget. But it cuts out the kids. Are they? No, that's not what they are. I don't know. My brain is not working, but it will. Roos. Aren't they roos, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but it will fit this little guy in there perfectly. But the question is whether or not we'll be able to make the second one look like it fits in there. I think I'm going to need to do a little bit more coloring because I didn't go quite low enough on that. But now I'm going to roll that through. Cut out kid number 1. Joey. I think that's what it is. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I knew you guys would know. All right. So there's 1. And then we're going to cut out our other little Joey here. Because like I said, I'm making this for some friends of ours who are having baby boys. 2 of them. So we got them some stuff in Hawaii. Actually, we went to the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum, and they had some Top Gun stuff. So I bought a Top Gun t-shirt for myself just because I loved that movie. But they also had some onesies that said, one of them said, I feel the need to feed, which was really cute. And of course, that's a quote from the movie. And then the other one on the butt, it said, danger zone. So we thought they were really cute. It's funny, when we bought them, we didn't know they were having 2 boys. And the onesies are like a navy blue and like an army green. And we're like, well, they're kind of boyish, but I think we could get away with it even if they're girls. So we ended up getting them just because, Nate thought his friend Sean would really like them too. So we ended up getting them. And then we found out right after we got home that they were 2 boys. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So that will work out great. So it was kind of fun. All right. And then we're going to cut these 2 out. But we also got them little onesies that have volcanoes on them. And they say, don't make me erupt. So that's cute too. And then, some little Hawaiian books because they're doing like a book party. So it's gonna be fun. But unfortunately, like, we have 4 events on one day, including that baby shower and 2 birthday parties and a graduation. So I don't know that we're gonna be able to go to the shower itself, but we did get them a little gift anyway. So lots of stuff happening on June 12th for us. So it's a good thing. Originally, I was going to have our the stamp camp that I'm doing with 2 of my fellow stamping besties. We were going to do that on June 12th, and we just decided with Maui and everything, because a couple of us were going to be out there, that we wouldn't have time to get everything ready in time when we came back. So we moved it out a week, which is good because I had so many events for June 12th, and I didn't know that until after we moved the date. So goodness, thank goodness for that. All right, so... But that registration is actually still open. So we are doing 6 make and takes featuring the new peach stuff. And we'll have some prizes and some pillow gifts. And then we're each offering optional add-on classes. So it's going to be a really fun day of stamping. And if you're a demonstrator, we're actually doing a demonstrator training the night before as well. So if you want details, just shoot me a quick message and I'll send you over the link. But... it's only open, registration is only open until Monday. So see how that kind of slips right in there? So what I wanted to do is see if I could somehow get the 2 in there. She's going to be covered up a little bit. Maybe like that. That kind of works, right? I think we can do that. All right, so let me just, actually I'm going to do some dimensionals for this. Pop her up. I don't know where my regular dimensionals are, so we'll just use the minis. So, just going to pop these up. You do, this one you don't have to worry about, like, sliding the little kangaroos out. But if you're using one of the sentiments, because like there's a little piece in here, this little thing right here, this little die right here is designed to slip into her little belly pocket, and you can stamp one of these tiny little sentiments on there so it like pulls out, and you can put like the flowers or the hearts on top of it. So if you're using one of those, you want to make sure that you don't stick everything down, because then you won't be able to pull it out and see the sentiment on the bottom. But because we just want these guys to stay put, I'm going to put dimensionals everywhere. And yes, I'm using a lot, but one, it's because I don't want them to pop out, and two, I have the little ones instead of the big ones, so I'm just gonna go crazy. All right, so I'm gonna stick her like right here. I think she looks okay gray with this color scheme. It'll be fine. And then this, actually, you know what? I have some mini glue dots from the kit I did earlier this week. Where's my take your pick tool? I'm going to go ahead and just grab one of these and stick it under here. And then I'll pick up that. Get out of there. Get out. There we go. Okay, and then I can stick that down like that. Okay. All right. Now, the sentiment says, hello, baby. So I wanted to say babies. So I think I'll just do a little sentiment. Just thinking, seeing if I could alter anything. And maybe I'll just put happy for you. I think that will work. And then I can do something about inside. So let's do happy for you. And I'm just going to take a little scrap piece. Where's my cutouts? We're going to use a scrap piece of this. If I can find my skinny little piece here. And that's upside down. We'll use some black ink. I'm still going to do these little hearts too. I'm going to do this first, happy for you, and then we will just trim that out. Okay, you could use your trimmer for this too. I'm just going to eyeball it. Whoop. And then this side, I want it nice and thin, like that. Oh, I tend to go out on the ends, so they have little pointy ends. There we go. Better. Whoops. And then I just cut the edge of it. Ay, ay, ay. What a dope. Let me just cut that down further then, and I'll do the same on this side. Okay. And then I think I'll just kind of stick it maybe like here. Or I could stick it up there, but I think if I put it up there, it's more obvious that it's not cut straight. So I think I'm just going to do it down there. Okay, and actually I should probably have figured out where I'm putting the little hearts first anyway. So let me just put this over here for a moment. And then we can see, so they had some down here. Oh, they had it under the grass like this. I don't know if I like this pool party color or not. It doesn't really go with the theme. I mean, it's blue, so it goes that way. Like that. And I think they were up a little higher. They're kind of up here. And like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm still going to put this down here, so I'm going to go ahead and attach that. Do you guys like the hearts? Do you like the color of the hearts, or should I make them like navy or Pacific? Well, I can't really do Pacific Point because we don't have a, well, I could use marker, but I wanted it to be lighter, so I can't really use Pacific Point because I don't have the light and dark, because we don't have it in blends. I kind of like it muted. I could do Poppy Parade, but then I feel like it's gonna kind of blend in with that little pop of color, which I was trying to do, although I covered up most of it on this side. I don't know, what do you think, guys? Do you like this blue? Do you like it without? Just leave it without the little hearts and leave it plain? Or should I try these in like Poppy Parade or Navy? Thoughts? Anybody got any ideas? What do you think? I'm gonna let you guys help me out here. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Nobody's got any thoughts? Let's try it with the light Night of Navy. Let me stamp a couple of those and see if that helps us answer our question. All right, so I have some scrap here. Is this big enough? Yep. I'm gonna stamp it in Night of Navy, I guess. Grab Navy. Okay. You like it without the hearts? I would make some of them a darker blue. Okay, so let's see what we think here. We're gonna do a couple of these with the dark blue, and then I'm gonna color with the light blue. Well, it's still Night of Navy, but it's the light version of the blends. And let's see how that looks. Whoops, totally went right out of the line already. I don't know if it's going to be too dark and be more distracting. I think that's why I liked the lighter blue, because it was more muted, but it was bugging me that it wasn't the right blue, if that makes sense, because, you know, we have our color theme here. We have the navy gray and Poppy Parade, so that was kind of bugging me. I don't hate it without the hearts, so maybe if this is too much, then we'll get rid of the hearts altogether. Whoops. I've got ink on my finger clearly, but that's fine because I'm going to cut these out anyway, so it won't matter. Trying to color quickly, you guys. I feel like watching somebody else color is like watching golf. No offense if any of you like to watch golf, but I find that incredibly boring. Almost as bad as watching bowling. When I was young, my dad always watched bowling on Saturday mornings, and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Although I do feel like bowling might be a little more entertaining than golf. Golf is really hard to watch because like everything's so far away, and maybe it's because my eyes are really bad now. I don't know. But I'm trying to go quickly, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any gentlemen watching. Almost done. You can hear the puppy snoring. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She has been all wound up this morning. Must have been the Dunkin' Donuts. She did get 2 donuts because she was cute. They give her munchkins, like day-old munchkins usually when we go through the drive-thru. And she got it one right as we got to the drive-thru. And then I was waiting for my food, and they gave her another one because she's cute. And I'm like, yeah, she is cute, but now she's going to be all hyped up. Just like kids, right? She had the zoomies around the yard for a while. But she's conked out now. So that's good. Alright, so let's do this again. So we're going to go ahead and grab our little sandwich. And we'll cut these out. Dwelling on TV, I know, huh? A red heart. Oh, that would be cute too. See, and I already colored it all already. That would have been cute. See, I should have been reading while I was coloring. I could probably cut one out, but and pop it up or something. But that's a lot of work. I like it without. I'm just trying to read. I like the red. It's a little pop of color. Yeah, I do like the red. I just feel like if we make these red too, then it might not be, it won't be a pop of color anymore. It might be too much red. Why is this not cooperating now? All right, come on. There we go. What's the weather like for you guys? It's kind of clearing a little bit. I mean, it's still really overcast and gray here, but it's not raining anymore, so maybe this afternoon I'll try and take the pup for a walk. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, you guys. I just put one on top of the card, if you guys can see it, and I just feel like it's going to be a lot of blue. Maybe mixing the dark blue and the light blue, or maybe we're just going to skip the hearts after all of this work. There we go. Okay. Go. Come on. There it goes. I didn't tape my paper down well enough, apparently, because it's sliding. Oh, there. All over the place. You can also see my doodling from my meeting last night. I didn't change my grid paper because it was pretty clean, actually. But I was doodling during a meeting. All right, here we go. Number 3. Let's see. Let's see what we think. You like the color. All right. Let's see how it looks. Move this out of the way. Put this die away so I don't lose it. And let's pull this back over here and play and see what we think. I will say I do like that it matches now, because that was bugging me. And then we can put this one like here, and that one like that. Or maybe we just want 2, or maybe more like that instead of up. I was copying the one from the catalog, so if you guys see how they had like the little hearts like that, but they also had a sentiment up there, so that might kind of ground it a little bit more than mine. So now I'm thinking, well, maybe we should just stick them low like that. Dark color, much better. Okay. You like the kangaroo? Yeah, the kangaroo is super cute. You like the color. Mix the light and dark. I was thinking about that. Like we could add in a little bit of the light like that. But for some reason that light one just really bugs me because it doesn't match. So I'm kind of liking this where we just keep it low, cluster everything like that. And then it kind of puts the highlight on the little faces, I think. What do you guys think? You like the 2 bunches? Okay. I think we can do the 2 bunches with the coordinating color, and we'll call it good, you guys. I still want to put bling on here though, and I still don't have any Winkastella. I need to do that actually. I'm writing a list while you guys are watching because I need Whisper White cardstock, Winkastella, and white envelopes because I'm almost out of those too. Okay, sorry, had to do that or I was gonna forget. That's what the grid paper is great for. It's great when you're having brainstorms as you're crafting. There you go. I think it came out cute. So I actually kind of like our blue version better than the mint version that they had. It's kind of cute. So yeah, so now I have the little baby card that I need, and I can, oh, I actually already, I think somewhere, did I stamp on it, or is this it? I already pre-cut. Oh, I stamped on the wrong one. Let me trim this down. Because I did already do the inside piece here. So, yes, the single one, there is a single die cut, Margaret. Let's see. So, there's a little tiny heart in here that you can die cut individually, which is what I did before we actually went live, just because I didn't want to do that a bazillion times with you guys watching. So yeah, there is a little heart die cut, which is what I used for the background there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tape this down in here. I feel like we should stamp something in there though. Or maybe we can use this extra little heart down here. I wish my handwriting was better too, because I would use, well, it's pretty good, but I don't know if I could match it. I could do, and it would make it too long probably, but I could stamp just hello and babe and take the Y off and do, let's try it. See if I can write babies with my my Night of Navy marker, and I'll show you how you guys can isolate words. So like if I just wanted to say hello, which I could, you can do that, and then the other thing you can do is you can sometimes create your own phrases this way, but it's going to be a little tricky because this one I'm going to have to write in. But let's see. So I'm going to just use the side of my marker, the paintbrush side, and I'm going to just color the words that I want to show. And luckily I've never stamped with this stamp yet, so I know there's no ink on it. And then I'm going to color the B-A-B, but not the Y. Hopefully I get the whole thing. Okay. I'm going to stamp it on scrap paper first, so that if I screw up, it will be fine. And actually, I did just hit the Y a little bit, so I might have just messed that up. And I also just took it off the O. Okay. Like that. It's really hard to see. I don't have, oh, I do have glasses here. Hold on. Let me just look. See if I got any other, oh, I did get it. Ah! Oh, you guys. Oh, goodness. Life is hard, I told you. I got a little bit of blue up here too, so let me take that off. Again, this is not a technique you'd want to do over and over again, but since I only need one of these, I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll use a pencil to draw in the words first, and then go back. I feel like I might need my blends, the thick tip of my blends, to write this the right way. But let's go ahead and stamp it. Hello, babe, or Bab. I did get a little bit of blue up there, but it's okay. I'm going to use a pencil, actually, to fill this in. And because as I mentioned, we have twins, so I'm going to fill, I'm going to try and write in their font. I feel like these two are a little long. I'll just shorten that up. And then that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to use, I think the dark will be closest. Yeah. I'm going to use the nib end on my alcohol marker to go over what I just stamped or wrote. There. It's a little messy. Give that a second to dry. I don't know. It's kind of bleeding, so it doesn't really look right. So I probably won't use it, but that's why we did it on a scrap piece. It doesn't look bad from far away, but when you look at it close, it's like kind of bleeding and not really working. So we're going to just do this. I might use... I could cross it out and just do babies too. Actually, maybe I'll do that. So let's just go ahead. I'm not going to tape this down. Let me try this. We're going to do hello baby. Oh, I almost taped that up in there upside down. I'm going to do hello baby in the middle. And then I'll cross it out and do like that. I think we'll just do that. And then we can just write our little note in there afterwards. Like that. I think I'll leave that. It's not perfect. It works. They used to have a twin set. Maybe I should get that back. I didn't have it actually, but these are the only sets of twins I know at this point. So, hey Ellen, I don't know if, oh, you guys. Oh, what did I just do? I just said that too. I don't know about in-person classes. I still have not heard anything from the community center, but, ugh, dang it. But I'm going to reach out to them soon now that everything's open again. And then I have a couple of other possible options. So, hopefully we'll be able to get to doing some in-person stuff again soon. I will keep you posted for sure. I am trying to do Creative Escape in person in November. Still working with the hotel on that, but hopefully that will work too. There we go. All right, so there was a lot of trial and error there, but as our finished card. So thanks so much for sticking with me, you guys. Be sure to check out the last chance list in the online store. I posted my shopping link above. You can check it out. Just look for this under the sales and specials tab, and then last chance products. And it will show you everything that's retiring, but then it will also have some of the items that are discounted too. So it's just going to show you everything, even if it's on sale or not, but it's just going to show you what is leaving, and then you'll see a lot of them, including the dies and stuff. Like this set here is on sale, so the dies are 50% off and the stamps are 20% off. So that's a really good deal. So you wouldn't want to use the bundle price in this case, because you're going to get it much cheaper by doing it individually. So just keep an eye on that. So yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you next week for our Teach Me Tuesday video. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.